So, hello everyone, myself Abhishek Dado. Our today's topic is exception handling. Today's date is 8 March. So, we will get out to our topic. So, exceptional handling. It is one of the powerful mechanism used to handle runtime error so that the normal flow of application can be maintained. So in this we are going to learn about Java's exceptional, then its types and the difference between checked and unchecked exceptional. So what is exceptional in Java? So an exceptional, it is an event that disturbs the normal flow of the program. So it is an object which is thrown at a runtime. So there are the advantages of exceptional handling is the exceptional handlings are the core advantages is it is used to maintain the normal flow of the application, and it is normally disrupted the normal flow of the application that is why we need to handle the exception. Then the types of exception. So there are mainly two types of exception. First one is checked and next one is unchecked. And in this, an error it is considered as an unchecked exception. So however, in Oracle there are three types of exception, namely first one is checked exception, then unchecked exception, and third one is error. Then the difference between checked and unchecked exception. So in checked exception, the classes that are directly inherited the throwable class except the runtime exception and error. These are known as checked exception. So for example, IO exception, then SQL exception, etc. In checked exception are checked at compile time. Then the next one is unchecked exception. So in this, the classes that inherits the runtime exception are known as unchecked exception. For example, in this arithmetic exception, then null point exception, then array index out of the bound exception, etc. So in unchecked exception are not checked at the compile time, but they are checked at the runtime. At the runtime it is checked. Then next one is error. Error is a irrecoverable. So some of the examples of errors are out of memory error, then virtual machine error, then accessor error, etc. Then there are some keywords used in exception handling. First one is try. The try keyword is a specify a block where we should place an exception code. It means we can use to try the block alone. The try block must be followed by either catch or final. Then the next one is catch. The catch block is used to handle the exception it must be proceed by the try block, which means we cannot use the catch block alone. It can be followed by a block finally block letter. Then the finally the final keyword is used to execute the necessary code of the program. It will execute the program with present with exception in the program.